This is carproductstested.com and we're in the Dacia Duster today. This is the 1.5 dCi turbo diesel engine that Renault fit. Just doing a bit of light off-roading. It looks really rough, but as long as you stick to the parts that we already know where to drive, it's fine. As you can see, this is an old quarry, and we're going to go through this body of water. It doesn't look deep, but actually the car sunk up to the bottom of the front bumper, and it's extremely boggy, as you can probably tell. If I zoom in a bit, you can see how murky and slimy the water is. It's just sort of a perma pond around here. It very rarely dries out. So let's go through it. I'm going to select first of all the four-wheel drive lock. So to do that, it's into automatic mode, which is then selects four-wheel drive if the wheels start slipping. But if you twist it into four-wheel drive and lock, you get a little sign pop up on here. So now in that mode and ready to drive. So just going to take it slowly. First gear is really short, short ratio gear. I went through it fine earlier, so we should do it fine again. Suspension's nice actually, it doesn't bounce around too much, and it's, there we go, into the mud. You can see it on the side. And we're out. Was a tiny bit of slippage, but it did really well getting through there. I'm still slipping now, as you can see. That's fine now. It's a capable car, this, for what most people use it for. This is a very capable vehicle. It's got decent ground clearance, and let's take it back into normal mode now, into auto mode, by just doing that again. As you can see, it's disappeared off here, so it's in automatic. If the wheels start slipping, then it'll automatically kick into four-wheel drive from front-wheel drive. And actually, I'll just give you a quick tour of the vehicle on the outside, show what it looks like. Tyres are slightly muddy, but that'll come off when I take it slowly through some more water. In this colour, khaki green, it's actually quite military-esque. It's got a toughness to it. I know this might be bad saying, it reminds me of a Lada Niva a bit. Tough but dependable, and probably will go most places. Got other four-wheel drives well. See, it's got decent enough ground clearance, fairly stubby front end, and a good rake to it, so that means you can climb stuff well. Up top, got a couple of roof racks, and these are metal. I like it, I think it's a smart looking thing. It's just a tough little four-wheel drive vehicle that does the job well, and that's what we've just been through. Not a massively hard section, but deep, boggy, and it barely slipped. So just to add, I've tested this section of water, poked it with a stick, technical way, just to see how deep it is, and it's not too deep, so the Dacia Duster will go through it fine. As I mentioned earlier, the suspension is a good setup actually for road and off-road. It's soft enough so that you don't it's not breaking your spine as you're going over bumps, etc. And it's just good suspension setup really. Never even caught then, showing that it's got decent ground clearance. And actually, one thing I forgot to mention was that this has hill start assist, but it's a good system. It holds quite a while. What hill start assist does is basically if you come to a steep section and you don't want to roll back in traffic, or in this case off-road, if you put it in first gear and you've got the clutch down, it won't roll backwards for a few seconds. This one feels like it's probably 3-4 seconds, but this is a very steep hill. It's difficult to show you just how steep, but I will demonstrate the hill start assist. So I'm now at a steep angle, as you can see, it's most of the sky, and I'll put my foot on the brake. As you can see, it is very steep, believe me. I'm pushed right back in my seat here. So basically, if I select first gear, I've got my foot on the brake and also my foot down on the clutch. If I let that go, it's just holding it. And then what I like is it doesn't just release it really easily. It doesn't just let you roll back quickly. I'm doing it again here. It releases it nice and slowly, so it's more of a controlled method going back down the hill rather than you just flying back down again. So it's obviously been thought out by the guys at Dacia and Renault. So yeah, that's all. It's nothing more I can say really, just that it tackles off-road very well, and actually I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I didn't think it'd be as good as it is, but it obviously is, so well done Dacia and Renault. Great little car. Actually, one more thing, it drives really well on a motorway. It's quiet and it rides well, and you know, at 70 miles an hour, it's quieter than some cars I've had on test, which are quite a few £1,000 more. This one's 14,000 with a metallic paint option. It's the Ambiance, mid-spec Ambiance model, and there's no air conditioning or anything like that, but it's quiet off-road, it's quiet on the road, and there's a little bit of wind noise, but no road noise to speak of, and you can probably speak normally as I'm doing now at the same volume to your passenger at 78 miles an hour. So yeah, so go ahead and check out carproductstested.com for the full review of the car, of the Dacia Duster, and thanks very much.